You can't tell them what to do because it's obviously their perspective and they're going to do what they think is right for their children, which is just fine. But what I have found is that the parents that do that, trying to avoid the consequence of trauma from sleepover, actually end up creating a lack of trust between themselves and their kids, because now their kids who have been expressing like, I want to live, I want to feel things, I want to have fun with my friends, I want to experience the world, they're being told they can't. For their best interest, just trust me. Right. And that's important as a parent. I admit that you have to protect your kids, sure, within reason. Within reason, right? Like if your kid can't go to a sleepover, have a sleepover, right? Have their friends come over, right? Find a way to let them at least have some experience. But to simply say that we're going to avoid this because there's a consequence and then not assume that that's going to create another consequence is incredibly short-sighted. But people do that shit all the time. Like we do it all the time. We talked about this early in season 1 about creating laws to make sure that people are responsible, not thinking that in doing so, we're teaching people to be less responsible. Everything is half-assed backwards, right? And so it's really important to just remember that you can't avoid consequence. You can't, unless you're not going to move, in which case there's still a consequence. Just wait long enough, you'll see, right? And that's the point. Everything, life is consequence and risk, right? The question is, how aware are you, right? And a lot of the children or a lot of the adults that I've worked with who have had those traumatic experiences on sleepovers, who have been sexually assaulted or otherwise, usually it's because of the parents not having any awareness of where that kid was going. More or less, it's just the parents going, yeah, go to your friend's house, because they don't care. They go to work all day. They don't know their kids, right? And they're, oh yeah, just go. Don't know the parents at all. I know every parent. If my kid's going to go and spend the night at their place, I know the parents. I've known them for a while, right? If my daughter's going to go meet a new friend, that friend's coming here first, right? So I can meet them. But I'm not going to limit her from having experience. I'm just going to try and make sure that she has a degree of awareness when having that experience. Right? And we don't do that.